Ladies and gentlemen, boys and Billy Johnston, Off the Bench is back with this week's episode of Free Smoke Friday. If you're new here, I'm Flip, and as always, I'm joined by my boys G
Yo,
and Rippy.
yo,
Fellas,
What
what's
up?
up?
What up?
what up,
Dude,
though?
G's background, the vintage hotel, I
You
love
like
it.
that?
The
Love it.
vintage hotel.
And look at it. It's like the classic pics. I like it.
2 beds for one man is crazy.
You know, I was looking out in case anybody needed a spot. I got an
I
extra
like it.
bed.
Hey, that's a good teammate. It's a good
Yep.
team.
We can't see the
Hey,
chat though. For those that are chatting, we can't see the chat right now.
Yeah.
We got it. Let's not say I have it on my phone. So if you are in the chat and you want to just like do a test for me, just say something, whatever, you can say what's up. That way I can actually read it and make sure that we can kind of keep up with the chat.
So, Flip, why don't you explain to these nice folks why we currently can't see the chat like we normally
All
can
right.
on a computer
All right, so
screen a little bit.
the chat does work for me on my phone, so we can use the phones. Vic, what up? Brian, hello,
Love
hello,
Vic.
Brian. Rod's in there too. All right, so the show looks a little bit different. The screen does, and that is because Brian Johnson, a team member for us, he's been more of an I guess IT guy, so to speak. We kind of help each other out when it comes to the streaming stuff. Brian is actually streaming the show tonight. Brian is fully producing this show live. I am not in charge tonight. I'm not the one changing the screens or clicking anything. This was all set up by Brian. One, the reason is because I cannot log into my Streamlabs. It is an issue with Streamlabs and that Facebook outage we had, so I can't log into it at all. Brian, for whatever reason, must have power over me, and he is able to log in. So he is actually doing this. If I had bombs, I'd drop them for Brian. But this is part of the new wave going forward. We will have different people who can stream and host. That's for game commentary. Again, this cuts me being the reason we can't stream. Now we have ways to stream. So definitely appreciate that. It definitely helps out. And we'll get into more of our quote unquote teammates later on. I'll kind of talk to you guys about what we've been working on because I know we've been kind of flooding off the bench stuff lately. Maybe a little overbearing here and there, just constantly pushing out stuff. But we have been working. We have been trying to better this. We have been getting new people on board. And we all have the same goal. We just want to make softball fun. We want to bring content to you guys. We want you guys to enjoy it. So we are definitely on board with it. She is on board with it. So yeah.
Yeah, it's exciting. I'm excited.
Yeah, trust me, when we're there, you guys are gonna be like, oh, okay. Okay. Shout out to Vic. Vic for the 200 stars, bro. We
Thank you, dog.
for peace. I'm gonna listen to my car. So he's listening to us in his car. That's fire. We appreciate that. Tonight we're gonna get into a couple things. The first thing being is the previous weekend's results from last week. You guys saw us sharing. We actually didn't get. My mic is cracking.
Yeah, there it's a little better now.
We didn't get any clips of the week, which is kind of new.
Yeah, that was wild.
And I believe there was one performance, but I didn't get that on there. But I do want to remind everybody that we are pushing for our goal of 5,000 page likes. We've already hit 2,000 and gave out a Smash Ops backpack bat bag. The next one is 5,000 page likes. We have 3,500 followers, 2,500 likes. Whatever one of those touches, whatever one of those touches 5K first, we'll go with it. At 5,000 page likes, we're gonna give out a Smash Ops V3 Gorilla Blackout roller bag. That's courtesy of Koval Softball. Koval, we appreciate all the love you've shown us. He donated that to us last year to do a giveaway. So again, there's a contest on our page right now. We have a fun interactive game for you guys, to where, and trust me, you guys will absolutely love it.
That shit is so tight.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have fun with our giveaways now. We're still gonna do like the quicker giveaways where it's just a fast giveaway, but this one is an actual game that we can actually have fun with. So I'm excited for that. So again, like the page, follow the page, share the post that we put up not too long ago, and you guys are automatically entered into it, and you can watch yourself win or lose your chance at the bag automatically. So, with that being said, let's jump into last week results. We had Kentucky Winter Worlds down in Kentucky, obviously, and there was a One Nation March Madness tournament that went on. We had some Michigan guys in that, not any Michigan teams, but we did have two Michigan teams in the Kentucky Worlds. The first one I'll shout out is the Gremlins. It's an E team. They went 6-2 on the weekend. They outscored their team, the other team, 133-60. They dropped their first game and then won six straight before they lost game 2 in the championship to Odie.
Long day at the office.
Yes, one of their
Amen.
games they beat Lakeview Dimension 30-3.
Ooh.
30 runs at E to me is still like crazy. So shout out to those guys. Some of the some of the all tournament winners. You had Cameron Enright. He went 27 for 33 with an 844 batting average. Ethan Dunham, he went 25 for 34 with a 735 batting average. And Gary Jess went 26 for 34 with a 765 batting average. Shout out to those guys. Again, I can't drop bombs. If Brian can throw bombs right now, drop them, boys. We won't be able to hear, but you guys will. Bill's here. Shout out to Bill.
What up,
If my
Billy?
mic's shout out to Chris Malosha. What's up, Chris? What Trev? What up, Babs? What up, Flint? Birch? Cody
Birch
Benson here. I see
Kid.
you too, Cody. All 50 of you guys, man. We appreciate it.
Big
If my
time.
mic is still cracking, say something because I can't tell. I'm just gonna keep talking till you tell me to shut up. Which now someone's gonna tell me to shut up.
Yep.
Jumping into the next one, somebody in this chat right now, in out of us three, completed the dip. That's G. I'm just kidding.
What?
That was a joke.
I was about
That
to
was a
say,
terrible joke.
what?
That was a terrible joke. Shout out to the Super Friends. If you guys watched us, we streamed them last weekend. We pretty much followed their whole run through Kentucky Worlds. They were it was a C Winter Worlds down there. They went, where'd they go? They were 6-1 total. The one team that they lost to was actually the team that they beat twice in the ship, the double dip. We had a lot of fun watching that.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, they outscored the other team 67-31 total. Oh no, my bad. They outscored them 127-97. My bad. Their all tournaments MVP was Shane Massey. He went 12 for 27 with 7 singles, a double and a triple, and 3 home runs. Walked 5 times, had 11 RBIs. He only allowed average 9 runs per game on a mound. So we watched some dish. We saw Billy J get
Really
in there a
good for an
little bit.
outfielder.
Yeah, Billy J has fun up there.
His
Other
eyes
all
long as
tournaments.
fucking grass, for sure.
Other all tournaments were Nick Chevari went 21 for 28 with 14 singles, 2 doubles, a triple, 4 home runs, a walk, and 14 RBIs. Our boy Will Jostock with 21 for 30 with 13 singles, 2 doubles, 6 home runs, and 21 RBIs. And
Dude,
again,
lazy.
the most fun to watch, especially commentating, is the dip. I love watching a dip happen because
Yeah.
I always get that, like, once you get that first game, that second game is coming. Like, you got a real good chance if you get that first game. You got that momentum going. You're pumped up. You're ready to beat them. It doesn't always work that way.
That King
Listen
C
up,
team in
oh.
that second game's walking on eggshells.
Oh man! And then the chirping, bro. That was my favorite part. Billy getting in that pitcher's head, called him to shake hand, man. Then he flies out. That was great.
Got him before the at bat before. There's a guy on first base with 1 out, and Billy screamed out there was 2 outs, and my man caught onto it and looked back and questioned Billy and the umpire, and then got him in his head, and then he hit a 1-hopper back to Shane pitching for a double play, and then that's where the chirping really started. So Billy was in that man's head, his previous at bat, living
Yeah,
there.
that was.
Living
I
there.
really like that one. The actually Devin Brown, he put D&D is in here. So shout out to D&D for joining in here, man.
Appreciate you guys. Way to hit last week.
Yeah, you guys absolutely raked.
That first game against
Yeah,
Super Friends, they were smashing.
that was a lot, bro.
My man Kenny, the catching, good people.
Oh yeah.
We had a lot of fun last weekend.
That team's gonna be legit in D this year.
Oh yeah.
Without question, they were hanging with a C team. They actually
they
beat the
beat a
Sick
C
team.
team.
I say they put
Yeah.
it on
Yeah.
them on Saturday night. That was they were whacking it.
The other game for the One Nation March Madness. I'm gonna botch their team name, and that's fine because I'm allowed to. Is it Eli Road, Slayback,
Ely
Ely Road,
fly ball.
Slyball Trucking. Ely Road, Slyball Trucking won One Nation's March Madness tournament. One of our own Michigan guys, Kyle Slicker, aka
Slick Daddy.
Slick. He took home the MVP award for pitching, and he hit 739 on the weekend. They finished 4-1. They dropped game 1 of the championship to Young Money, 14-27, but they finished it in the if game 35-30. They outscored everyone 108-92 in the 5 games they played. Other all tournaments, I'm gonna botch these names. Joni Hostetler, he batted 720 or 772. Ben Young batted 750, and Carlin Yoder batted 739. Shout out to those guys.
Carlin, the old silverback there.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, see, they went on a little recruiting run. Smart move.
Well, we'll see. Mike Yoder and the boys. That was the main Ohio Amish team a handful of years ago. Ended up last year partnering up with the Silverback boys, which became Roofax in AA last year, AA champs. So there's a little upper intermingling there between the two communities, between Indiana and Ohio at the upper levels.
Pretty tight.
And they're gonna be good.
Oh yeah.
Both those teams. That's gonna be a really good B team, and obviously the former Silverback boys are now Roofax. They're a major team. So
Okay.
I mean, shout out to
Shout
those.
out. Yeah, I was about to say, shout out to those guys. Shout out to all the winners from this past weekend. This is the point where I would insert a round of applause. Congratulations, fellas, everybody. Especially again, Super Friends with the Dip was incredible to me.
Yeah. Did you talk about the Gremlins?
Yeah, they were the first team I mentioned.
Okay, then the other teams. I mean, you had Young Money come in second place in that tournament there at Berliner, and then you had shout out to all their Toledo guys down there.
Friend of the show, Nate.
Yeah. I mean, they had a couple. Gleniak and T-Mac went down with those guys.
Oh yeah, they
down
did.
There. And then
Mac.
At the E level, you had Sparky boys playing and Michigan Gas. I believe that Michigan Gas team lost their first game and then rolled off. I think they had like 27 or 28 teams rolled off a top 10 finish. I think they finished in 7th.
Damn.
And I think their last game they lost in extras too, like 5-4 or something like that. I believe I watched a little bit of it later. So yeah,
I didn't really follow. Yeah, I didn't really follow brackets, so shout out Rippy for that.
I sent you Flip. I sent you in our chat. I sent you that.
Yeah, I'd seen it late, but I was also reading messages telling me my mic was cracking, so I didn't really pay too much attention to what was going on. Again, I'm in a whole new element right now, and I think I know why my mic is cracking.
Because you don't know what to do with your hands.
That part, but I also changed what my mic source is. I can change. Actually, I'll change it back right now while we're doing this.
Hey, there you go.
Live action, Turtle Man. Might
have solved it. I don't know.
Yes.
Did it fix?
And I believe you fixed it.
Okay, yeah, it's because I have an app that I was using. It was a mixer. That's the one that we were using when we were testing phones. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. It's not the fun part.
Yeah, it's way better now.
So that's done.
See, the boss just chimed in. You're in trouble. You're in timeout.
Yeah. You don't like when he's on the headset.
Yeah.
Right. When my man has to come in,
it throws you off, man. It's like
up.
it's really a weird spot for me to be in where I'm not doing anything other than sitting here. I feel like you guys.
Yeah, I was about to say it's literally us.
You just shot. I mean, taking shots at G and I. I mean,
no, well. Think about it. If you guys did what I did for that long, every time we go live, it's you're on point. You're paying attention to what you're clicking. Da 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 da. And then one time you get on here and you don't do all that. Like, what am I good for at this point? Now I'm just a personality. So if I fail at this, bro, it's over for me.
Yeah,
it's done. There's no use for me. Go ahead, Rip.
What
Just
up?
you sensitive as fuck right now. It's no use for me. What do
What
I
you
do?
sipping on
It
right
is
there,
what
Slippy?
just my Mountain Dew. It's my coffee.
And I didn't have time to
Yeah.
stop and get one.
Little
G,
sweaty
you're
dog.
G's actually out of town for a tournament, but G, I want to ask you, are you feeling fresh right now?
Yeah, fresh to death, baby.
What's crazy is you'd feel a lot more fresh if you would have went and seen my man Matt Davis over at First Impressions Barbershop in Allen Park before you went out there. Okay,
Matty
Matt
Ice.
had
Matty
everything
Ice.
from easy online booking. He's got a nice little lounge when you come in there with a pool table, couches, a TV. You get to hang out with Matt, which is obviously another plus. He has a bunch of experienced and fully licensed barbers in there, man. They do great cuts. It's a great vibe, great energy. I absolutely love going to get my hair cut over by Matt. That's my only place that I go to and get my hair cut by Matt. He makes me feel better about the whole balding situation too. So if you're looking for a little more self-confidence, Matt is definitely the guy for you. You can check him out online and book an appointment at www.firstimpressionsbarbershop.org. And they're located at 8441 Park Ave in Allen Park, Michigan. They do take walk-ins, but I highly suggest you get an appointment to where you don't go in there and can't get your
Place
cut.
be bumping.
Especially when I see Matty.
Bro, quality is noticed when you come out of First Impressions, let me tell you.
No doubt.
But
Also, I got a question.
I got an answer, maybe.
Is that why you always wearing a hat? Like G's got some flow. You see that when he turns, yeah.
I'll say
He
this.
he hides his flow.
It's like 50-50 for me, right? Cause like when I was younger, I had like my shit was always cut good. Never really had a you know balding area, so to speak. I always had a full set of hair. My hair was real thick actually. I've always worn hats. I have a fitted hat like collection of 5950
Same.
hats. And I have like between 30 and 40 of those. And now they just sit in the closet. I'm usually wearing a softball hat or like my dad hat, so to speak. So it's like
favorite hat
50-50.
in the collection.
In my 5950 collection,
Mhm.
ooh, that's
I
a
got a
tough one.
Cincinnati Reds hat I like a lot. It's
I was
got
I was just
That's
about to say
Mr. Red on it.
My Cincy hat or my Pittsburgh hat. My Pirates hat and my Cincy hat are my two favorites for sure.
Classics, both classics. No doubt classic. So is
Then-
that you guys gonna say like MLB hats, like those the top two for you guys then?
Yeah, that and I got a
mine's
Detroit
probably
Tigers.
Cincy and the Mariners.
Oh, I need them. I got a Mariners hat,
I
but
like that. Like
it's the retro, the royal blue with
baseball
yellow.
deal.
So I'll give you one like I always used to be a big fan of was Baltimore's. It was like the black back, white front with the orange bill. I always thought that was
Yeah,
just
that's a tight one.
That is
just
a good one.
something a little different
I
because
like your
normally
favorite
most,
MLB hat in the chat.
most people are just I mean most MLB hats are just like plain, all one solid color or maybe
Like the Rockies.
yeah, or like a crown's like like the Reds would have like a red crown with a black bill. So the fact that they mixed it up a little bit, I thought that was pretty dope.
Yeah.
So to update the chat, G, you got a lot of people wondering where you are right now.
Oh shit! I'm booked up at a Super 8, baby.
Dude, I show off the pictures. That's awesome. Gee, like when you had the background of like the backdrop of the pictures, I thought that was cool. That was top notch when you first started.
I'm sitting here waiting to play in a tournament that's not even gonna happen.
So break it down for us, G. Where are you and why are you there?
So I'm in Cincinnati. We were scheduled to play in the Bash for Cash tomorrow at the Mid-American Ball Yard. But we have just been notified that all Saturday games have been canceled due to rain, field conditions, and basically by noon tomorrow, they're going to have an update of if teams want to still play on Sunday.
That's cool that they're. I think it's cool that they're even offering that though. Like I know where Flip's about to go with this, but that like scowled look on his face, like. But it's like the fact that hey, it's not mandatory. I'm sure y'all are gonna get your refund if you want to go home. But the fact that they're trying to hook teams up and let them play, you can't control the weather. It's a shit spot, especially for you guys that just traveled 3.5-4 hours down there.
Yeah, and I made it on time for this. Look at that shit.
Yeah,
You
my
did?
thing's not so much of
Turf fields. We need turf fucking fields.
yeah, it's like because again, it's a Michigan team that had to drive 3 hours, 3.5, 4 hours, whatever it was
Some of
to
our
get
guys
there.
had 6 hours.
Yeah, just to get a quote unquote you can play on Sunday. Now we kind of threw it back and forth before we went live when we were talking about potentially maybe you guys getting in another tournament that's in the Columbus area, whether or not they'll allow you
Oh, I
to.
didn't message our team. Shit.
Yeah, that if we got any One Nation, yeah, One Nation directors in here, if you guys had a team forfeit, we may have found you a team to fill in.
Which I think they did from little recon work that we did before.
There
We
is a
could
team
slide
that
in there
forfeited.
maybe.
Oh,
So
Neldo said they said nah.
Damn.
That is true.
but
Garcia said it's
it's,
always in Cincy, and it really is because of those
it
fields.
is like, but that like Ohio Valley area right there, there's always like rain through there.
What
But
up,
this time of
AG?
year, this time of year is rough. Like down there, like the Bash for Cash is normally like a mud bowl every year. I mean, it's just what it's known for. But it's early season, like you're rolling the dice in March and April with softball, especially us living in northern states.
Yep.
It's a risk.
Yes, sir.
That kind of like it ruins our weekend plans and kind of leads into what we're gonna get into next. Um, if you guys don't know, game commentary for us is always our biggest point. It's our biggest selling point. We try to make games more engaging. Again, after watching a bunch of streams, people not streaming correctly, which I bitch about all the time. Um, with the scoreboard, we try to make it to where you guys don't have to sit there and message or join into a game and don't know what's going on. And, inning and score updates, we eliminate all of that. We do the commentating. Again, for if you're new here, check out our past streams. If you guys are playing in a tournament or anything like that that you think we should cover, let us know. With us adding on to what I call our roster, we have more capabilities to stream, and it's not just me that has to do it. We have other streamers, we have commentators, we have score. All of us that can stream have a scoreboard, functioning scoreboard. So we're looking to stream more and build our base more with people that come in here and check out the page and stuff like that. I don't care what state, I don't care what team you are, what division, men's, women's. If you guys have a tournament that you think would be good for us to cover and you have a reliable streaming source, you are streaming and you stream correctly, we can do that. We love game
That's
commentating. It's awesome, it's fun, and
that's
it's
for
easy.
those teams from out of Michigan as well. Like
Sounds like a lot of
we've
time just
talked about
opened
this
up for us
before.
tomorrow. If we could get some teams that maybe want some game stream tomorrow, we could stream some of them Berliner games probably.
I
Yeah,
know.
because all of us were available for tomorrow, and now we're
Now
even
I
more
am.
available.
Yeah.
Now T's here too.
We got more.
But we
I
can
mean,
we can stream everything.
I mean, we've talked about this though, like growth in that department. I mean, we love our Michigan teams, obviously, but if like some of our friends from Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, PA,
New York.
tune in, New York. I
Jersey.
mean, we've had Jersey, we've had Carolina teams in here. I mean, if they have a cool event going on and there's some really good competition, they hit us up in advance. I think that's something we would all highly consider and want to
Definitely.
try to coordinate with the teams and everything. If like Flip said, they have a good source of streaming that's has reliable internet and a good picture. I think we'd all be down for that, and I mean, it's something we enjoy to do. So that's pretty awesome and looking to grow. Speaking
Shout out
of that,
hold on. Shout out to Shannon Johnson real quick for the 500 stars. And Jimmy, if you can do that, absolutely. Jimmy said he might be able to stream some games for Florida. Corey Myers, Flippy said a team in Columbus forfeited. Yes, according to their bracket, which I can't just like randomly pull up now. A team did forfeit. It was a D1 Nation team. So I don't know if you guys know Rick or Cliff or have any relationship with them, but I would reach out immediately.
I'm sure someone in our chat does.
Cliff was in the chat last week.
Yeah, but well, we were streaming one of their tournaments. I don't know if he's in here now, but yeah, which team was it, Brian? Do that zoom in a little bit on the bracket. It was a Brotherhood Sports team. That's why we were looking at it. We thought it was cool. Brotherhood Sports. Last Call, DT Brotherhood Sports. They forfeited the first game.
Let us feel it.
But then again, they might not because they already advanced the bracket, so now they're expecting to play at 9:15. But
I was gonna say, the other teams, it's 9:40 at night. And you're gonna call this team, tell them to be there at 8 a.m.
yeah, I don't know.
That's
But
a tough call.
but if you can get in there, try to. If not, sorry.
Wah, wah,
Rippy, what were
wah.
you were getting ready to say something a little bit ago, Rippy?
Yeah,
kinda-
yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I was just gonna play off the word growth.
Mhm.
We got a little growth going around here. I thought maybe that'd be a little segue. Talk about our growth.
It definitely does. So, as we've mentioned a few times, and as you see, obviously with Brian running the show right now, we have grown our team. And again, this is a thing that we started for the love of the game. We all enjoy doing this, so we got like-minded people to jump on board with us. So for game commentating, you guys always see me, G, and Rippy, or any combination of that, and it's always me streaming. Now again, Brian Johnson is taking on more of a role than what he had originally, whereas he was just kind of like giving us advice and helping us with what equipment we should get. Brian was streaming last weekend as well on his Fluffy Panda channel. Brian is actually going to start streaming for us now, from the off the bench page.
We just can't let them keep score.
Chance, I
Yes.
can't see that comment you mentioned me in.
He said I can share our games to you guys tomorrow. I'm down here playing a Birdliner tournament. Chance, send me
Fuck
what
yeah.
time you got. Send me what time you guys play, and then I will try to keep up with that. Or one of us will.
Yeah.
So with that
We
too,
need a team name. If you're with
yeah,
it. Look up
yeah.
that
Give
bracket.
us, give us the information, and we can go from there. But we definitely do want to commentate tomorrow. That was the goal. We all kind of got our day planned out to commentate. So I'd like to actually do that. And again, that's the most fun part I feel like of our podcast. We all love doing
yeah.
the game streams. 8 a.m. 8 a.m. field 2. So that's our damn dog. That's an early one.
I mean, it's only an hour earlier than what we're gonna do.
All right.
Yeah, we can say, hey, well, here's the thing.
Oh,
So,
gotta go. Gotta go to bed.
this is what I love. This literally is the exact reason why we're talking about what we're talking about. I'm over here complaining about 8 a.m. and I'm the guy that sleeps through and sorry boys, I'll be on later, right? It's not on me tomorrow whether we stream or not, because I can't log in. Brian, will you be up at 8 a.m. tomorrow? Brian's so responsible.
He's gonna indulge.
I would
I
drop
like it.
bombs for Brian right now if I could. Shout out to Tim Colburn for 310 stars. We appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, Tim.
Big time. Oh, shout out to Brian's brother.
What up?
But yeah, that's key. So another thing too, a lot of you guys are familiar, and right now I'm just talking about our game commentators / streamers. A lot of you guys are familiar with them in the Ohio area, and again, we're still trying to make that jump more to the out of state as well. We actually added Jalen Crockett on as well. He can stream, he can commentate, so he's going to be joining us tomorrow actually to stream some games with us. Super excited. I've seen some of his broadcasts, and he does his own game commentating and stuff like that. Fun personality, good dude. Same reason we're here. He just loves the sport, man.
You're gonna help us out with those Ohio folk too.
Yes. And again, that's another thing. He knows the Ohio players. He knows, games that people are going to want to watch and want to see the scoreboard and want to be involved with. So shout out to Jalen. So now you got me, Jalen, and Brian all with streaming capabilities. All of us can rotate on commentating or, whoever's available and stuff like that. All of us can kind of come together and stream more games on the weekend. So expect a lot more streams out of us for weekend tournaments. So that's like my most exciting thing.
Yeah, I'm excited to do that.
I do have another exciting thing.
Oh, keep going.
Another member of our team. What we've been kind of calling him a producer, which I think that's the right term anyway.
That is the right term.
Yes. So we picked up Mike Samilak. For those of you who don't know, another Michigan guy. Super down to earth guy, very organized. He is actually who got our show together tonight for us. He got everything lined up to where we're able to just kind of go with the flow and keep on track and make sure everything's going smooth. Going forward, he's going to do that. He's going to reach out to some people to see if you guys want to advertise on our show or anything like that. Mike is going to be the guy to go to going forward. Kind of just keeping us organized, making sure that we stay on track and we don't forget to say things, because a lot of times we get off the show and we're like, dang, I forgot to say this. Yeah. I remember, and it was a specific one where me and G, we talked about it after we went off. I believe it might have been like we didn't do the announcement for like the bag or some type of giveaway. And as soon as we ended the show, G was like, dang, dude, we didn't do the. So again, another reason to have somebody that's attentive to what we're doing and making sure that everything's in place. We go over everything, make sure we're good for the show, and then we go forward with that. So that's 5 of us, 6 of us now. And then the last one that we got right now, his name is Joshua Bear. For those of you who are familiar with him, he does a lot of the write-ups you guys see. So whenever you guys got information about a tournament, whenever you win, or I try to focus more so on top 3 when we do the shout outs. Unless you have like an incredible run and you don't fall in the top 3. And you message me those details. Josh is the one who takes the time to write those up for you guys, so you guys can engage with it and read it.
Big time.
Yeah, definitely appreciate that. What again takes us over the course of a week to try to mark out the time for and figure out when we're gonna post and do this and do that. Having people around us that have the same mindset that we do, that want to see the game grow and post fun, engaging stuff for you guys. These people that we've mentioned are the ones that are here to help us do that. So shout out to everyone that's on our roster now, the starting lineup, as we can call it. Definitely appreciate everybody on the team. So again, this weekend we game commentate. You're gonna see some different faces. You're gonna see a different style scoreboard. Things will be the same but different at the same time. And it's all for the better of the show. Are you
Don't
guys
have
gonna
that OG off the bench, love,
How many viewers we got right now?
We have 37.
Hey.
37?
We've been jumping between like 35 and 50 for the past 20-30 minutes.
All right. So 8 a.m. tomorrow. Kind of piggybacking off of what we did last weekend. Flipper, you got another one of those beanies, don't you? We could do a little giveaway tomorrow.
I do. Ooh. We can definitely. So listen, you guys gotta listen. Last week was so fun. Okay, Jameson, Aloysius, Winston, Ricardo, Rippy the Third Jr. made the chat. They came up with
the third and the junior, but I like it.
Came up with a little game for the chat. So we got the engagement from you guys. We had guys playing games with us. One of them was D&D used the same. Yeah, they used the same pink bat over and over. We had everybody. Yeah, we had everybody in the chat that wanted to participate. You had to comment every time that they used the bat. We ended up with two finalists, which was Rondo and Thomas Bartle. Shout out to those guys for playing along with us. And we did a duck race at the end, or at the beginning of the next stream, I should say, right before the next game, for a giveaway for a beanie courtesy of Prime Threads, aka Jameson over here. And we plan on doing that too. I still have stuff for giveaways that were given to us by different people. I know Carr gave us some stuff. Koval gave us some stuff. Pride Auto gave us some stuff last year. We want to give back to you guys.
2 years
I know.
Ago.
Yeah, we got batting gloves, bat bags. I actually have, I believe, 1, maybe 2 bats. I know I got 1 for sure. I might have 2.
Ooh.
Yeah, we
now
got
we're cooking with some hot soup.
Yeah, a couple backpacks. And we still got the roller bag for the 5,000 giveaway. But the more you guys share, the more involvement we get, the more viewers we get, the more consistency we get on that. We'll keep. The more you get and the more you can, as my daughter just said. We're gonna start giving away that type of stuff. We have little mini games to kind of have fun. She was talking to me. We're gonna start giving away more stuff. And again, we'll give all the shout outs. If you guys are a company that's looking for a little bit of advertisement on that and you want to donate stuff for a giveaway, whether it be a gift card or merch or anything that your company has that you would like somebody else to receive, feel free to message us. We'd love to do giveaways. We'd love to help you advertise. And yeah, we can definitely help you promote your business.
I like it.
100%.
We're here for the community.
Word of mouth advertisement, baby. It's best in the world.
So 8 a.m. tomorrow. Do you know? Did he send over what team it is and who they're playing? We do a little.
He
little,
My team,
messaged
we
it.
working,
little
bro.
race.
My team be working trying to play in Columbus tomorrow. It looks like I'll be getting messages right now.
He said field 2, 8 a.m. Chance, I believe it was Chance.
Yeah.
Shoot me a DM with your team name and stuff like that. We can kind of go from there. Brian apparently has volunteered himself and said he will be up at 8 a.m.
So that means that Flip or Rippy. That means it's gonna be me and you.
Hey, I might be here, man. You never know. Don't count me out just yet. I might be responsible now because I don't gotta do all the streaming
We
stuff.
can bring Jalen in too.
Yeah, Jalen is supposed to come in. I did tell him 9 a.m. because that was the original plan. But if I let him know 8 a.m.,
Better
again,
message that man.
we can coordinate however we want to do it. Billy's gonna
Probably
give us
that.
some signed 8x10s of him to give away. So shout out to Billy Johnson. Love to give away some autographed.
Hey,
Come on, Bill.
crack that egg.
Come on,
Hey, that
Bill.
boy was stroking last weekend. Can't play with Bill,
Feeling
dog.
himself. He's feeling himself right now.
Can't play with Bill, bro.
I don't know. Hey, did he get that Super Friend contract? Like,
Oh,
I don't
that's
know how they. I don't know
hot
how.
seat.
I don't know how they let him go home without a contract. Like,
That's
I mean,
hot. Did he get signed by Super Friends? Babs, if you're still in the chat, did you offer Billy Johnston a contract or no?
his former brother-in-law probably did.
Singer.
You think Shane gave him that?
I mean, I would, the way he was hitting, why not? Shit. At least
Yeah,
offer
right.
it.
Yeah, he had. He had to be. I know he didn't start every game, but he had to have. I'd guess top 5 average, like on base. Yeah, for those guys. Like Flip muted the mic on us. Be it that.
Yeah. No, because she keeps asking me. It sounds like I'm not feeding her. Homegirl was supposed to eat earlier, didn't want what I made for dinner.
Oh.
Now she's hungry
Don't make
again.
me call
So you're like,
CP,
Yeah.
baby.
No, I told her when I'm done,
Yo,
Censor that. All right. But no, I think Bill played great yesterday or last week. Excuse me. What do you got here? Can you zoom in, Brian, on this?
Bill said he'll be on the bump for Murder Mitten, so Billy is committed. Like I said, Billy is a loyalist. He's not gonna switch teams. He's there for his squad, dog.
So who are we looking at here? Who's playing at 8 a.m. on field 2?
That's what it
Smash
was.
Brothers?
Smash Brothers. Versus Crazy
Alright.
Mob. Shout out to Crazy Mob too, because they bought books off
They
me.
did my voice.
I just got their logo today. So if anybody from
Insert.
Crazy Mob's in here, I just got your logo today.
Insert. Flip book. Plug.
Shameless
Go
book
on.
plug. I make custom
Go
score
on.
books, everybody. So hit me
Get
up.
'em.
If you didn't
Well,
already know.
Yeah. No, it's just listen. I
So,
like.
We're gonna do some book giveaways.
Yeah, when are you gonna give one away?
We can do it tomorrow.
There we
Do it
go.
tomorrow? I like
Yeah,
it.
I'll do a book giveaway tomorrow. It's just every time I see a team name, I'm appreciative of them. I always want to give them a shout out. Thank you for
Makes
supporting
sense.
my business, man. So
yeah.
when I
Well,
see them in a
yeah.
bracket, it's like, oh, I know those guys.
I like the beginning of the game when we do the over under the total.
That's a
teams are
fun
guessing the
that's a
total.
good one.
That's a good one. That's because that keep people. Kind of
Engaged.
you're kind of putting out there what people are thinking. Like, is this gonna be a high scoring game, a low scoring game? Yeah, you're kind of feeling that out, like the engagement from the chat in that regards.
I believe I'll definitely
No
be.
pressure.
And that's the thing too, is we got again 5 people who can jump in and commentate. I would say, well, yeah,
No
3
pressure.
games
we
back
could
back tomorrow.
rotate.
No pressure. No pressure.
Yeah, we could rotate. We could do whatever we want now. I love it.
We're in the 3-man weave.
I loved doing that drill. That was one of my favorite basketball drills ever to do, bro.
You just got so happy talking about the
I
3-man
did. That
weave,
shit was
that.
fun,
You cheese
bro.
like a motherfucker right now.
That shit was fun. We used to. They made us never. We couldn't bounce it. We couldn't dribble it. We had to just do it all the way down without passing. It was so tight.
Shout out to Lee for the 200 stars.
Appreciate you, big dog.
Yep. And then Johnny and Lee both said something about my shameless scorebook plug. If you guys need books, message Flip's books. Don't message my personal page because odds are it'll get lost in the shuffle. Message my business page. I'll take care of you guys. But definitely shout out to Lee for the 200 stars.
What? So 8 a.m. tomorrow. Flip.
See you in the dugout at 7:30.
Hey, we can take a little bets right now. Flip's gonna get up for this at 8 a.m. This 8
I'm
he's
taking
gonna
the
make
under.
it. He's gonna make. What are we taking here?
Taking the
You
under.
you don't got faith in Flip.
That's fucked up.
He has no faith in Flipper waking up
That's
in time.
fucked up. That's fucked up. No, so look, so hear me out. There's
See?
5 of us.
Come on. Oh no! This ain't about 5. This is about
Yeah,
you guys.
No, but I'm saying, there's 5 of us. So we're all. I don't.
Oh,
I
so
would
you get
say we.
sleep on the job now.
No, I'm just saying that like all 5 of us don't have to be on at the same time. So like we'll kind of coordinate a little. Hey, we'll do these 2 or these 3 guys at one time, and because I don't really want to overflood.
You drawing straws for the 9 a.m. game then, or what? Like,
Only can.
I said I'd be a trooper and wake up.
I'm in
I'm
there.
not a
I'll
morning
already be
person.
up. There ain't no doubt about it.
Yeah.
G ain't nothing to do. G got till 11 to check out that motherfucker. He's good.
Yeah, I could stream 3 games.
Yeah,
hop
he's
in the
good
whip,
till
go
11,
home.
dog.
Eat the continental breakfast.
Hell yeah. Continental breakfast, 3 games, back to the crib by 2 p.m., 3 p.m.
That's funny. G's good, dog. He'll be good.
Gee, what are you guys feeling? Are you guys going to consider on if y'all can play
Well,
on Sunday? Are you guys going to stay and play on Sunday?
Majority of us there's like half of us already here. So like there's only been maybe like 1 or 2 people that are like kind of not wanting to do it, but like it sounds like we're gonna try to.
That's what's up.
Some
Troopers there.
So it kind of all depends on what happens tomorrow and when they say like we'd be playing on Sunday. I'm assuming they're gonna try to do everything like back to back to back to back to back to back to back. So I just don't want to miss work on Monday, but
A couple years ago, so I don't think they'll do this on Sunday because it's Sunday. But a couple years ago at the Cincy Major, we had a really bad storm hit, and one of the at River City West, one of the light poles got taken out by lightning. It was wild. Yeah, it was real wild. So obviously, no games happened Friday night, and then it was still raining Saturday morning. So the tournament started, I think, at like 2-3 o'clock on Saturday, and there was like 40 teams in this tournament.
Holy moly!
Cut it to 5-inning games and played basically around the clock. Like we just, it was like it turned into an all-nighter. So you just kept playing until it finished, which was a lot of fun until
if they could do that tomorrow, that'd be tight. Like started at like 6 or 7 or something,
and then just roll through. That's what I'm saying. Like
I'd do that, or even if they made it 1 pitch, like that'd be. I mean, whatever.
At least 5 innings is better than 1 pitch, but dude, it's
I agree.
tough. Because how much rain? Because it's rained down there. Like, I mean, it's rained here most of the day.
I mean, it wasn't that bad on the way down. It was more or less north of Cincinnati where it was bad. Once I got into Cincinnati, it wasn't too bad. But I mean, I get it.
It's the storm is moving from south to north, like right through. So like what you go through already went through Cincinnati.
Yeah, and it was fucking coming down.
I think it's supposed to rain through the night down there. So it's just one of those, early spring, late winter, rains that just gonna seem like it's gonna be for days. But yeah, so if the fields dry up though, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh, Toppler.
Okay, Brian.
Rip, what's your analysis here on this storm?
I mean,
I don't know how to check the weather, dog. I know how to read the weather app. That's about it. All this rain forecast, I don't understand.
It looks like I should have built an ark.
Damn it!
Why can't it rain when I'm at work, dog? Fuck.
I mean, so yeah, but as I was saying though, like if they get those fields, dried up, if it stops in the morning, where they can get it going in the afternoon or early evening, that'd be pretty sweet to just play like where it turns almost into all-nighter. And
I think it'd be tight as fuck. I'd love it.
Just play 5-inning games and roll through.
Yeah,
you guys have a lot of fun. I mean, it'd be memorable for you guys for sure.
No doubt.
Dude, MAB is one of my favorite places. I miss the Cincy Major. That was like the best atmosphere at the upper level. Like, dude, like the Cincinnati softball community. I mean, they show the fuck out for that.
Yeah,
like,
they do.
There's so many people that are there hanging out. Yeah, I mean, it's just a giant softball. Everyone's chilling, drinking. Yeah, dude, it's such a good time. The atmosphere was so amazing. I fucking missed that tournament. That was like one of those weekends you look forward to every year. Certain people love the Smoky. The following weekend every year was the Cincy Major, and that was my favorite tournament. So It sucks that we don't have it anymore, but you guys down there, I mean,
And now here's
I hope
Ollie
you guys get to
Williams
play
with the Blackie Weather
that
forecast.
whole fucking atmosphere down there. MAB's a lot of fun. It's like not the nicest park in the world by any means, but it's cool. Like the vibe, it's like in the woods. They got the bar, the whole nine. It's really fucking cool.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I was
Flip.
excited to play at it. I've never played it at that park before.
And now here's Ollie Williams with the Blackie Weather forecast. Ollie?
It's gonna rain.
Flip, do you remember
Thanks,
when
Ollie.
It's gonna rain.
remember Flip was on I believe he was on Shout Out to Trev and Brotherhood. Was it like
2018, Bros and all.
2018? Yeah, when y'all went down there with King of the Hill. I remember you guys got to watch us play when playing Arsenal and the boys. That was a good time. That was a fucking intense game.
Five.
That
Yeah.
team was good, man. That Arsenal team, they were good.
I think that because that was the same year we beat down at Worlds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Beatdown was down there, 100%. Oh, yeah. So shout out, Brian. We both won King of the Hill that year.
Ooh.
2018 was top 3, probably my favorite year for sure. And definitely top 3, but probably my
That was a
favorite year.
good- Dude, wasn't Gleniak on your E team?
Bro, it was me.
Crazy to think about now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Galeniak was on there. I'm trying to think of any like upper players that are up there. Puma, he plays C and D now. We were just like we weren't the most. I mean, you could tell by me being on the roster, we weren't necessarily the most talented on paper. But
Flip
like,
singing the
bro,
shit out
like
of himself, bro.
it was just the group, man. Like we were legit. We embodied the
Hey.
word family that year. And
Oh, it's got to be though.
yeah, but like even now, like we're all super. Like all of us are still close.
Flip, you got
Yeah.
a future child. We
Yeah,
can
go
wrap this up so
No,
you future child.
No, it's not. Listen, you guys aren't understanding what she's doing right
Like that poor baby. Does she need something?
now.
Uncle
Now you
Rip-
guys are getting a
Uncle
CPS
Rip-
call on
Uncle-
me and shit.
Uncle Rip bring over a Happy Meal or something.
No,
I
she's
got
about to
got her.
No, she's getting fed right
Junior,
now.
we gotta take Flip's kids some fucking food.
She'll take it off.
Junior's
So
starting
you
the
know
truck up right now.
I need some food,
Uncle Rip's
shit.
coming. Don't worry.
Oh, it's the fact that when your kid is, okay, it's time to eat, and oh, I'm not hungry, I don't want it, and then they
Mhm.
start getting hungry, and you tell them, okay, I'll feed you. Do you want this? No, never mind, I'm not hungry, and it just keeps pushing it off, bro. She does that to me a lot.
She
I don't know why.
Flip. She don't like green
Listen,
beans.
my,
Stop
my
making-
my kids, for those who are thinking about calling CPS or just haven't pressed the green button yet, my
just get-
kids are well taken care of. They are fed, they are clothed, and they are bathed. Okay,
Just get her a Happy Meal, Flip. That's all it is.
don't even. I can't say it words.
It's about
too
what you know, Flip.
I
It's about what you can prove.
Yeah.
I
See,
can prove it. Their ribs ain't showing shit. They good.
I guarantee I come over with some Happy Meals right now. All the kids, they'd be happy.
They'd go, bro. They'd probably all jump in your truck and want to go to your house.
Easy now.
We're gonna
Easy.
we're going to Uncle Rippy's. He feeds us Happy Meals.
Yeah, see?
We're staying with him.
Easy.
Oh, they're good, man. These little kids doing shit.
Well, it is 10. 8 a.m. is going to come early for you, Flip.
So Rippy, next week, what's the game plan looking like?
Oh, that's right. Speaking of, Ely Road and Schleybaugh Trucking, on Wednesday, we have a special guest, Josh Schleybaugh, the manager, sponsor, coach of Schleybaugh Trucking, will be joining us at 7 p.m. for a lovely show.
Bringing back the interview, Katie.
There's
I
some
love it.
many guests we got lined up. I
Yes.
ain't gonna spoil that. I ain't gonna keep dropping. We'll just sprinkle weekly who we got
That's the
coming.
first of many, baby.
But
I
yeah,
believe-
we got some coming.
I believe next week we have definitely got Josh. So Josh is guaranteed Wednesday. I believe next Friday for Free Smoke we're gonna have another guest. I won't drop that one until it's 100% confirmed.
Who we smoking on?
The
Who we smoking
following
on?
week we might even have 3 guests next week. Now that I think about it, potentially 3 guests next week. We'll have another guest the week of March 18th through the 22nd. There'll be a guest there. I believe we have at least one guest lined up per week until the end of March, if I'm not mistaken.
I like it.
So
Let's keep
Josh is
going.
first up. You guys will get some more insight on the major side of things or the upper level ball. Again, and anytime you mention Slick
What's-
on a
I also
team,
want to hear about like their run, like from going. I'm sure they didn't start
Yeah.
where they are at now, so I want to hear about their journey up to where they went or where they're
Yeah,
at.
I
What they went through.
believe. Don't quote me, but I believe they were a D team last year.
Yeah, I
So
was gonna
this is
say
a
I
huge
remember
step.
playing
Like
them. I
they're
thought
just taking that big step, saying, "Let's go."
we're ready.
I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
it. I
it's
love it.
tight.
So I want to hear this man's backstory and how like what made him want to take this. He took the swimmer wings off and just went to the deep end of the pool and said, "Fuck it,
No
I'm
more
in."
floaties.
Yeah, he said, "Fuck it, I'm in." Jumped right in the deep end, So let's go. Like I want to hear. I mean, Josh seems like, from the conversation handful I've had with Josh, he seems like a great dude. So
Oh yeah,
I'm really looking forward to hearing this. His side of the
and
story, his background. So the team guys that know, he is going to be running a B conference team and a B One Nation team out of Ohio this year. So
hey,
they got some Indiana guys on it, some Michigan guys on it. As we talked about, Slick out there down there pitching for him. I mean, played great. He was MVP last weekend down there in Alberta. So yeah, it's gonna be a great interview. I'm looking forward to it. We got some really good stuff. We're gonna be dropping some heat for you guys for sure over the
we
next
in the
couple
lab
weeks.
cooking.
that's a fact. That is a fact. So
Look,
you guys, if you guys have been following us for a while, we usually have 2 weekday shows during the season. So now we're starting to crank back up where the season's starting and going, and again adding and growing to our team. So expect a lot more weekly stuff, guests, interviews.
Pick'ems, baby. I can't
Yeah,
wait.
pick'ems. If you guys got questions for Josh,
You
shoot
laugh
them over
again.
to us. We'll make sure those get in there. Our weekly pick'em games is coming back.
y'all lucky I
Rippy,
can't get in there.
yeah, Rippy
I
is not
know,
allowed to
Rick.
Lucky.
participate. He is not allowed to participate. So
Damn.
therefore, we got a chance to win this year.
Yep.
So
Our
Oh,
producer
let him know,
Brian is not
Brian.
gonna beat our ass. That's for
we
sure.
coming
Let
back.
him know, Brian.
Shout out
I'm
to
gonna give Brian some tips. I'm gonna teach
Hey,
Brian the way.
nah.
let me
I'm
double
teaching him
check.
the way.
Let me double check something real fast so I can make sure I give the correct shout out here.
Okay.
So I know. Okay, it is. Shout out to Chris
Only one
Green. Oh, go ahead, Rip.
No, I was just he said send him the names. I said only one nation.
Oh, quit cheating, dog.
Yeah.
But shout out to Chris Green. He actually took the time to make our weekly picks format to where we can guess and keep track of our points and stuff like that. And then at the end of
Appreciate that, Chris.
the season, at the end of the season, we can go back and see who won total points. Again, if you guys are new, first place is worth 3 points if we guess it correctly. Second place is worth 2 points. Third place is worth 1. If you guess the right team in the wrong place, you get a point. And if you get all 3 correct, you get a total of 5 points. So
that
that's
math
yeah.
don't math.
That math don't math.
No, didn't we do?
Because 3, 2, and 1 is
3
6. And then if you got them all right, that's an extra 3, so it should be 9.
You get it. I thought you got an extra.
I don't think we got bonus points.
I don't think we did the
I
bonus.
thought we did. I thought we did a bonus for 5, but I could be wrong. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in, bro.
That math don't math.
That's flip math for you.
Appreciate you guys tuning in. Look, y'all.
So really, it should be 9 if we do the extra bonus point. If you get them all right, we get the extra bonus point for getting all 3 teams. It should be 9. But we can figure out the
points
details.
last time. Y'all needed bonus points last time.
Shit, I needed
I thought we
every one I
gave
could
bonus
get.
points. I could have swore we gave bonus points, man.
Oh, geez.
I don't know if any. I think Rippy was the only one that actually got them all right one time, like first, second, third.
I think I swept one.
Someone tried to catch up a little bit at the end of the year, but
Flip did, yeah, it wasn't me.
When we got to like guessing at
It
Worlds,
was 2 years ago, too, by the way. We didn't do it last year.
Yeah, Bob. Remember Bob hopped on one time for one of the doing one of the Worlds.
Yeah,
he had this like whole breakdown, like he gave like this whole thing on like why he was picking this and picking that.
Bob definitely came well prepared for that Pickles game.
My man didn't do work for 3 days. He was sitting there.
It's like he read like every team's Wikipedia before we did the game. and was just on point with it. I like these
Bro.
guys because back in 2007 they all went to Charles's kid's birthday party and bonded.
Right.
So I feel like their chemistry is there. I was like, what the fuck?
Right, he's talking about how one team has a 78 win percentage when they're playing in temperatures under 70 degrees
Yeah,
on
like
field
what?
17 at Berliner Park. So he was going with that team.
Fucking mind blowing. Safety
What
first,
you,
bro.
what you smoking on, G?
I said, who we smoking on? It's free
Ooh,
smoke, baby.
Ooh, all right, all right.
So
But,
you guys are here. Again, we have advertisement spots open if you're a company, whether you're local or not, and you want your business out there. Contact Mike Samalek. He will get you plugged in and
Samalek.
situated. You guys, again, whether you want to sponsor game day commentary shows or our Pick'ems game, we have spots for any type of advertisement. We're always looking to
Yeah.
get your business out there.
that
More
Pick'em
streamers.
advertisement would be nice, boy.
Bro, yeah. That's a weekly one too.
Mm-hmm.
Again, more streamers, more commentators, more people kind of, I don't want to say in the background, but more people doing more stuff to help us stay engaged with you guys. One thing, and again, I'm going to put this out there in the air because it's something I've been thinking about, and I think it's something that needs to be out there for the women's side of softball. I've been tossing around the idea of doing somewhat of a ladies' night, so to speak. So if that's something where a couple of the women softball players will be interested in being a part of, feel free to reach out to me. That way we can shed light more
Up
there.
on here.
Yeah, that's
Talk about your team. Talk about
Wasn't that like
the
a
whole
hip-hop song
community.
back in like the 90s?
a what?
Like, wasn't that like a girls like rap song from the 90s with like Lil Kim and a bunch of different people?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Isn't that?
I know late.
I was like
ladies.
I'm
probably
dating-
5 years
It
old.
was. It was
dating
on Wedding
myself.
Singer. It was on the
Dating
Wedding
myself
Singer.
right now. All right.
Yeah, so we can jump on
Okay.
Mojo next week. We'll preview the Mojo. And again, a guest may or may not be available that week to talk about the Mojo in the tournament. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, man, a lot of big things again still coming. We're moving forward with things. We're trying to get a little more engaged with you guys. We're bringing on more guests, more weekly
Trying to
shows
make
and
this
stuff
shit
like
fun
that.
again.
Yeah, we're trying to make it fun. We're back full time now. I know that we've slipped off, and again, mainly my fault. But having people like Brian or Jalen, people that can still keep the stream going without me here, definitely helps. So again, shout out to Matt from First Impressions. If you guys need a haircut, go check out Matt. He'll take care of you, or any of his barbers really. Firstimpressionsbarbershop.org. Book an appointment. He'll take care of you guys. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to what's to come for sure.
All right.
All right, Flip.
8
Time for you to go to bed.
a.m. Gotta get up early.
Yes,
Feed the
sir.
kids, go to sleep.
So if you
Go watch
guys
the
are
Warrior.
if you guys are interested in watching some softball tomorrow on the big screen, make sure you tune in. We'll be live at 8 a.m. We'll cover Smash Bros out of Ohio. We'll start with them. If you guys are a team that just popped in and said, "Oh, I want them to stream my game," message us. We'll try to get you in. We'll try to figure out a way to stream a bunch of different teams, kind of give a different perspective of things. We have a scoreboard. We got commentators. We got, sound bites, stuff like that. So we definitely are going to make the game more
We got
fun.
the
Yeah.
team.
We
The
got the
real
team,
question
bro.
is the real
We got
question is,
squad.
Flip, could you run one and then Brian run one where two people are doing one game, two people are doing another game?
So with that, that's when I found out that I cannot log in. Again, it is a Streamlabs issue. It's not on me. The day we went to test that, again, we've been going live and off live a few times now. The day we went to test that is the day I got logged out and I can't log back in. So we're not sure. The goal is to be able to stream 2 lives off of the Off the Bench page. Worst case scenario is we can stream off another page, like an alternate page, like Brian was doing last week for us.
Yeah.
So
Worst case
that's
scenario, we probably could do our YouTube and just share the link to YouTube for one. and then-
100%.
yeah, we could do that as well.
And then do that.
There you
So
go.
we got some
We got some options.
We're cooking,
We got
people.
some options.
We're
We in the
cooking.
lab.
Make it happen.
We in the
We're
lab.
definitely cooking.
Alrighty, boys.
I'll get an IG too.
Until the
soon.
morning.
We'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 a.m. Make sure you tune in. We appreciate everybody tonight, all the stars, all the love. Until 8 a.m. tomorrow, fellas.
Y'all
Yeah.
rock. Have a good night.